From ranching to academics to theater to sports, Byron Skinner always gave maximum effort. And after graduating from high school in May, the 18-year-old from Merriman, Nebraska had his sights set on going to college and playing in the six-man All-Star prep football game.
I was surprised, obviously, when my coach had told me that I had been selected, because I wasn't the best player on the team and I never had been the biggest athlete. It was awesome.
But Byron never got to strap the pads on for that final game. A week before, on May 27th, Byron was in a car accident, leading to a spinal cord injury.
I pressed my brake pedal and nothing happened. And yeah, I thought I could correct, I thought I could control the vehicle, but I ended up rolling into the ditch and getting ejected out.
After surgery at Monument Health Rapid City Hospital to fuse 6 vertebrae with 11 screws and 2 rods, Byron arrived at Madonna Rehabilitation Hospitals eager to resume his active lifestyle, but needing help learning how to do so.
Had a slim chance, 1 to 3% I'd ever walk again.
He's an athlete, and so he was able to do a decent amount. He needed to learn how to move himself in a different way because now all of a sudden his legs and his core muscles weren't able to work.
Focused on his interests, Byron's care team incorporated sports and ranching into his sessions. He utilized all the adaptive sports equipment and even enjoyed visits from Olympic athletes and Husker football players.
The adaptive equipment and the sports equipment here at Madonna has been amazing. They've allowed me to reintroduce myself into the world of sports again.
He got quite comfortable in the action track chair and learned how to rope a calf from his wheelchair.
We started that roping, really early on into his stay. I think his dad brought it down the first week and we were trying that from his chair. Really working on that dynamic balance, working on arm strengthening, gross motor movement with that. Well, and that's so much of the purpose of OT as well, is using those hobbies to actually demonstrate that you can do, anything from that wheelchair level.
In a manual wheelchair, getting outside in the grass and uneven surfaces and country roads and things like that is not easy. Little wheels don't do bumps and gravel and sand very well. And so we wanted to use whatever technology is available to show Byron how he can still be active in doing those activities that he loves even after his injury. But the other unique feature of the action track chair is that it stands. He can do all sorts of things from that chair in a normal standing position.
Through his intense physical and occupational therapies, Byron also started to notice some sensory changes in his legs from the use of the functional electrical stimulation bike.
Right away, we got Byron set up on the FES bike because he couldn't move his muscles at all. We want to still keep those muscles healthy as much as possible. While he was here, he was able to start feeling and could feel some tingles, which is great to see some of that return.
Encouraged by his progress and motivated by his confidence, Byron left Madonna independent with everything he needed to be able to do, and with the same future plans in mind.
When I first got here, I'd have dark times. Couldn't stand the fact that I was going to be like this. And Madonna has allowed me to find my inner self and to accept the fact that I'm going to be like this and accept the fact that I will eventually get better. I feel like I'm going to be able to live a normal life like I wanted to before. I was going to ranch and I was going to go to college for ag business in the future, and that hasn't changed, not a single bit.